Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Kyodoka. I'm Ryusei. Today I'll introduce myself. I ask that if you have any question about me, please let me know. And fortunately, I received a lot of questions from my viewers. Thank you so much. I was really happy you are interested in me. And of course, I answer the questions as possible, but please give me one moment. Do you know the meaning of my channel name? My channel name is Kyodokan. The name is not new, rather traditional and old. And Kyodokan is written by like this. The meaning of Kyo is together and share. I selected this kanji for sharing happiness to people, enjoying and laughing together. And do means road, moral, and specialist. I hope to progress together with more and become specialist for people. I'd like to create such a road for our future. And finally, kan. Do you know ryokan? This kan is same. As you know, I love cooking and learning food culture, so I'd like to make the building to enjoy the food and learn the food culture in the future. After all, my channel dream of Kyodokan is to make the place to learn and spread the food culture and grow with us. Finally, I'll be a person who has a confidence as a specialist for the people, for the world, and for the future. Thank you. Yes, let's go question. And please allow me to watch the laptop, and maybe my English is not good, but I hope you will enjoy real me. Yes, let's go. First question, when did you start to like cooking? Yes, I like cooking when I was a child. And this is the oldest my recipe book. Please watch it. This kanji means cooking. And I made vegetable soup and custard pudding. Unfortunately, the picture is only this. I wrote this when I was 11 years old. And the answer, when did you start to like cooking? I liked from 11 years old. Next question, do you have professional training in the food industry? Yes, I majored in Japanese cuisine at cooking school and worked at the Kyokaiseki. Do you know Kyokaiseki? Kyokaiseki is traditional and authentic cuisine in Kyoto. And I learned a lot of knowledge and skill from chefs, and this experience was really important for me. And I graduated school and I worked at the kaiseki restaurant for 5 years in Tokyo. I learned cooking knowledge and skill as well, and I learned Japanese sake. And because this restaurant was not so big, I had to serve foods and drinks as well. I need to learn sake and explain it to the guests. Actually, I didn't like sake first, but it didn't need a long time until I loved sake. In the future, I'd like to introduce sake in my channel. And the question, do you have professional trained in the food industry? Is yes. Next question, why did you focus on Japanese traditional recipes? Do you like eating it or spread it? Yes, of course I like eating it, but main purpose is spreading the Japanese food recipes. Because I'm sure remaining culture is a very important thing. Normally, traditional method is less efficient than modern methods, but traditional method let us feel warm and give special experiences. I'm sure you'd like to experience tradition in Japan, and so I decided to spread and remain the food culture. The answer, why did you focus on Japanese traditional recipes, is the spreads and remains the Japanese culture. Next question, and what other things do you spend time on? This question is from Malaysia. Thank you so much. Actually, I have many hobbies. Yes, first I like running, and if I have a time, I go running. And last year, I took part in the marathon first time. This is a video. In fact, it was extremely hard, but I achieved and I was so happy and to finish full marathon. And this is a notebook of marathon. Yes, I like and I do my best. All Japanese. This is a schedule. Yes, in the future, I'd like to take part in other countries' marathon race. If you have a recommendation, please teach me. Next hobby is art, but I didn't recently because once I focus on drawing a picture, I don't do anything. And please watch this picture. This is my best work. The theme of this picture is challenge. Do you watch it? It's tiny. These are fishes. It's a big cliff. This is challenge. I drew it 2 years ago. These fishes are struggling to beyond huge cliff. When I have a hard time, I watch it. This picture motivates me. And in the future, I'd like to draw a new work. And if I draw a picture, please and watch my work. Next hobby is travel. I really like to communicate with local people and learn a lot of things. And this year I'll visit somewhere and make videos, and I'd love to tell you more detailed Japanese culture in my channel. At last, I love learning. I love studying. Yes, today I'll prepare many notebooks. I like to learn about and food culture, geography, and history. And this is a notebook about Japan. Probably I can say and good points of all 147 prefectures. I'm sure learning is very important to respect each other. The answer, what other things do you spend time on? And recently I spend learning. And I also like listening to music. I love Japanese music as well. Thank you. Next question, what is your favorite snack? Yes, I love snacks, and for example hamburger and fried chicken and French fry, donuts, and Japanese and taiyaki, onigiri, gyudon. Sweet snack, I love chocolate. And next question. And do you ever try food from other countries and what is your favorite? Yes, I tried French, Italian, Chinese, Korean, Thai, Hungarian, Russian, and so on. Yes, I love to eat other countries' foods. I love to learn other countries' food culture. I have many books of Spanish food, Italian foods, and French foods. But if I have to select one, I love French food. But I love many other countries' dishes, of course. I also love wine and I have a qualification of sommelier and I learned WSET in Australia, Sydney. I'm sure wine is good to learn climate, geography, and culture. In the future, I'd like to travel all over the world and try local wine. And the answer, do you ever try food from other countries? And what is your favorite? Yes, I have tried and my favorite food is French, but I love all other countries' dishes. Yes, next question. Yes, this question is similar. What is your favorite foreign dish to cook? Yes, I often cook Italian and mainly pasta and Chinese, gyoza, mapo tofu, and stir-frying dishes. And the answer, what is your favorite foreign dish to cook, is Italian and Chinese. Next question. Do you like tea or coffee? Yes, of course. I love tea and coffee. I love learn about tea and coffee as well. In the future, I'd like to go to Africa as well. Have you ever been to Africa and which country do you recommend? The question, and do you like tea or coffee? Yes, of course. I love both tea, green tea, black tea, and coffee. Yes, next question. What food takes you back to from memories? This question is from Canada, Quebec. Thank you so much. My mother often made Japanese curry and inari sushi. When I was a child, I always wished to add inari sushi in bento box. I love the sweet taste of inari sushi. I haven't introduced inari sushi in my channel. In the future, I'll do. And the question, and what food takes you back to childhood memories? They are inari sushi and Japanese curry. And my mother's Japanese curry is chicken, potato, onion, and carrot. Very simple. Next question, where you buy kitchen knives? Which knives do you use in your daily life? What is the point of choosing the knife? This question is from Czech Republic. I bought my knives some places. I live in Tokyo, so I often go Kappabashi Street. This is near to Asakusa and there are so many kitchen items. Please watch it. I bought these knives at Kappabashi store and Kamasa Shoten. And the cutting board I bought also Kappabashi. This Yanagi knife I bought at Tsukiji. And there are also many traditional stores in Tsukiji. If you come to Tokyo and like cooking items, I recommend to visit Kappabashi Street. And the question, where you buy kitchen knives? Kappabashi Street and Tsukiji. And next question, which knives do you use in your daily life? Yes, I use this knife, Gyuto. It's made of stainless steel, so it's very convenient and we can use it to vegetable, meat and fish as well. Japanese knife is of course good. This is Deba knife and Suba knife. It's specialty knife for fish and this is specialty knife for vegetables. And we have to change it depends on the ingredients. But these are essential knives for Japanese cuisine. And the answer which knives do you use in your daily life is gyuto. Last question, and what is the point of choosing the knife? I'm sure the material is very important, and if you like and convenient knife, I recommend stainless steel, but if you like authentic Japanese knives, I recommend steel knife. I'm sure this is really valuable. And the length is also important. I have two Yanagi knives, but the length is different. If you are accustomed to using knives, I recommend the long knife, but if you are not use knife, I recommend to short knife. The answer of what is the point of choosing the knife is material and length, and the weight is also important. Okay, next question. And did you have kitchen knives over 10k US dollars? Actually no, I don't have such expensive knives, and the most expensive knife I have is this knife. This is specialty knife for soba, and maybe it was 100,000 yen. And the second highest is this Yanagi knife, maybe and 50,000 yen. Thank you. Yes, the answer, did you have kitchen knives over 10k US dollars? Sorry, no. Next question, who influences on your cooking style? Oh, actually it's difficult. Many people influenced me because I worked at some restaurants and I learned cooking at a cooking school, and the teachers, the chefs are really important for me. And I also learned cooking from books. The author gave a lot of knowledge and skill for me. And it is difficult to decide one person, sorry. And I was born in Hokkaido, so I learned traditional foods from my grandmother and relatives. And this year I'd like to visit Hokkaido and make a video about Hokkaido. I hope you will enjoy local and traditional dishes. And the answer who influences on your cooking styles, many chefs and teachers and parents and relatives. Thank you. Next question is, do you have professional training in the food industry? Yes, I graduated cooking school and I majored in Japanese food. I worked at a Japanese restaurant. Yes, the answer, do you have professional training in the food industry? Yes. Next question, were you a chef before? What kind of place did you work? Yes, I was chef and I worked at a kaiseki restaurant and kyo kaiseki and izakaya and soba restaurant. And the answer, were you a chef before? What kind of place did you work? Yes, I was a chef and I worked kyo kaiseki, kaiseki, soba restaurant and izakaya. Okay, next question, can I ask how you learned English? Actually, I was not good at English when I was a student, and I started to learn English over 20 years old. I started to learn wine and I was 22 years old. I was not good at English, but I need to learn English to understand the culture of other country. Two or 3 years later, when I was 24 years old, I decided to go abroad, Australia, Sydney, to learn English. And I stayed in Sydney about 5 months, and I went to language school and communicated with classmates and teacher. I got confident to speak English and other countries' people. I'm not sure my English is not good, maybe, but however, and fortunately my viewer said your English is good. I was really happy. I'm sure the most important thing of learning English is practice speaking. Of course, never mistake is best, but people make mistakes of course. When I start this channel, I worry about you can understand my English or not. But I keep making videos in English and fortunately I receive a comment, your English is good. Your English better and better. So I'm sure keep speaking is the most important. And if you keep studying and keep speaking and keep challenging, we get confident. Confident is also important part. The answer, can I ask how you learned English? I practice speaking. Yes, next question. Who is your favorite Iron Chef? Sorry, I don't have experience to watch Iron Chef, but it is really interesting and I hope I will be watch Iron Chef. And if you like, please teach me your favorite Iron Chef. I'll check it. Next question, and have you considered breaking the norms of sushi? It's a really interesting question. Actually, I'm not specialty chef of sushi, but in Japan there are so many sushi chefs. Many Japanese sushi chefs always look for the potential of sushi and they ate the fish for months to months and cut the best widths and combine the vinegar, rice red vinegar and black vinegar and so on. And I need to learn about sushi much more and I'll make a video about sushi. Thank you. And the question of, and have you considered breaking the norm of sushi? Actually, I haven't yet, but I'm sure sushi has amazing potential. And next question. And do you have any recommendation how to find a good substitute to make Japanese ingredients? It is really important for my viewers. I sometimes receive a comment and it is a good substitute for sake and mirin. Yes, and actually sake and mirin are really important ingredients in Japanese food culture and it's difficult to find substitute, but I made a video about teriyaki using ginger instead of sake and mirin. The taste is really similar. And in the future, I'd like to contribute to spread Japanese culture and I wish you get Japanese ingredients in your country. Next question, why did you decide to have a YouTube channel? The reason I started a YouTube channel to spread the Japanese culture to the world and I'd like to get a confident to make a video myself to the world. First time I worry about and you can understand my English. Maybe my English is not good. But you encourage me so I get a confident. And in the future I'll give you confident to younger people and elder people who want to try something. The question, why did you decide to have a YouTube channel? Yes, I decided to start a YouTube channel to spread and remain the Japanese food culture and contribute to flourish of Japanese future. And this is very huge, but I'd like to contribute to the peaceful world. Next question, what inspires you to make videos? Many things inspires me and nature, other countries' culture, European, America, South America, and so on. And learning is very important. The inspiration of me is from learning. Yes, next. And what is one dish you'd like to introduce to us, but you are not sure you can pull it off? Yes, this is unagi. Actually, I haven't experienced to cook unagi, so I don't have a good recipe, of course. So in the future, I'd like to try cook unagi, and if I made a great recipe of unagi, I'd like to introduce you. The answer, what is one dish you'd like to introduce to us, but you are not sure you can pull it off. It is unagi. Next question, how to use acidic ingredients in Japan? This question is southwest of UK. This question is really interesting, and I'm sure these are three parts of acidic ingredients. First is citrus, and second is vinegar. At last, Japanese traditional pickles, nukazuke. Citrus, vinegar, and nukazuke are really important part of Japanese culture, so I'd like to make a video this year, so please hold on. Thank you. Last question, what would you say are the most essential or traditional values of Japanese culture? This question is really interesting, but it's difficult, and I'm sure respect and honest are important parts of Japanese culture. And I'll be a person who is respectful, trustful, and honest person. The last question, and Japanese culture should be honest, respect, and trust. Yes, thank you. How was this video? This video was different from normal videos. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Thank you. Have a nice day. See you later.